Hi everyone, and greetings from Vancouver, Canada. Welcome back. Today we're looking at one of the most important earnings reports of the AI era. Not just because it's Samsung, but because it gives us one of the clearest signals yet about the health of the entire AI ecosystem. Samsung reported approximately 171 trillion Korean won in revenue, equivalent to about 125 billion US dollars and 89.4 trillion Korean won in operating profit, or roughly 65 billion US dollars. Both figures exceeded analysts' expectations, making this another exceptional quarter for the company. Normally, results like these would send a company's stock higher. Instead, Samsung's shares declined after the announcement. So, why would investors sell a company that just exceeded expectations? The answer isn't hidden in Samsung's financial statements. It's hidden in what those numbers reveal about the future of artificial intelligence. In today's video, we'll explore Samsung's role in the AI revolution, where the company generates its revenue, who its biggest customers are, and what this earnings report tells us about the future of AI spending. Let's get started. Let's begin with the numbers. Samsung exceeded analysts' expectations across its key financial metrics, confirming that demand for advanced semiconductor technologies remains exceptionally strong. But the real story isn't simply that Samsung had another great quarter. The real story is why it happened. Over the past 2 years, the world's largest technology companies have invested hundreds of billions of dollars into artificial intelligence infrastructure. That investment goes far beyond GPUs. Every AI data center also requires advanced memory, high speed storage, networking equipment, and sophisticated semiconductor manufacturing. Samsung is one of the few companies supplying several of these critical technologies. These results tell us that AI infrastructure spending remains healthy and continues to drive demand throughout the semiconductor industry. Many people think of Samsung as a smartphone company. In reality, Samsung is one of the world's largest and most diversified technology companies. Its business spans semiconductors, mobile devices, display technology, digital appliances, and networking equipment. Today, however, one business clearly stands above the rest: semiconductors. Samsung is one of the world's largest producers of DRAM memory, NAND flash storage, and is investing aggressively in high bandwidth memory, or HBM, the advanced memory technology powering today's AI accelerators. As AI models become larger and more complex, memory has become just as important as computing power itself. This quarter reflects that transformation. While Samsung continues to generate revenue across multiple industries, AI related memory has become one of its strongest growth engines and one of the most important drivers of future profitability. One of Samsung's greatest strengths is the diversity of its customer base. Its semiconductor technologies power many of the world's leading technology companies. Cloud providers like Microsoft, Google, Amazon, and Meta rely on Samsung memory to support their expanding AI infrastructure. Samsung's advanced memory also works alongside NVIDIA's GPUs inside modern AI servers. For many years, Apple has sourced memory and display components from Samsung for a variety of consumer devices. Even automotive and industrial companies increasingly depend on Samsung's semiconductor technologies. In other words, Samsung isn't simply building products for consumers, it is supplying the infrastructure behind much of today's digital economy. Every new AI data center, every cloud expansion, and every new generation of AI hardware creates additional demand for the technologies Samsung produces. So, what does this earnings report tell us about the future? First, AI infrastructure spending remains remarkably strong. The world's largest technology companies continue investing billions of dollars in AI servers, advanced memory, networking equipment, and new data centers. Second, memory has become a strategic technology. Without advanced memory such as HBM and high performance DRAM, even the fastest AI processors cannot reach their full potential. Third, investors are now expecting extraordinary performance. Even though Samsung delivered record earnings and exceeded expectations, the stock still declined because expectations had already become incredibly high. Today's market rewards companies that don't just perform well, it rewards companies that consistently exceed already lofty expectations. Finally, this report reminds us that the AI revolution is much bigger than chatbots or GPUs. Behind every AI breakthrough is an entire ecosystem of companies building memory, chips, networking equipment, manufacturing capacity, and data center infrastructure. Samsung sits right at the center of that ecosystem. If current investment trends continue, the companies building AI infrastructure may remain among the biggest beneficiaries of the next decade of technology innovation. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this analysis, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and let me know in the comments which company you'd like us to analyze next. Until next time, greetings from Vancouver, Canada.